Aquarius, it's Heather here with Earth Empress. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be your July 2019. I'm sorry guys, there's a fly here. General overall spread. So please keep in mind with it being general, it's not going to resonate for absolutely every Aquarius out there. If you're cross watching, welcome. This could very well resonate for you as far as the Aquarius energy goes. As always, guys, take what resonates. If it doesn't seem to fit, please don't try to force things. There are a ton of amazing readers out there. So feel free to click on one of the links or videos down below. Again, it's going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in Aquarius. All right, guys. So we're just going to hop right in. What can we get for Aquarius? July. Oh, wow, you guys. Okay. We got some definite growth going on here. 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, 10 of Wands. So you guys are definitely in a period of waiting, taking stock. It could be taking stock of finances. It could be taking stock of the relationships, the situations you found yourself in. It could be where you've been placing your energy, which you've been putting your time into. I feel like you guys are taking stock because you are ready to move forward into the next chapter, the next level, it could be a new business venture, it could be a new relationship, it could be the next level in a relationship for you guys. 10 of Wands, you're releasing, and then you have the Tower here. So something's happened for you guys, or will be happening, that causes a point of release. It's like when you finally release something, some kind of energetic burdens that have really been weighing heavy on you guys for, I feel like it's been quite a while. I feel like you've been maybe burdened. You've been carrying around such a load, a heavy load, and it's just weighed on you emotionally, mentally, physically, just energetically. Maybe releasing and moving forward and letting those go and laying those down causes this Tower moment, causes some kind of shakeup. Maybe some kind of shakeup is what forces you to release and finally move forward from something. It doesn't have to just be a relationship, guys. It can be work. It can be, friendships. It can be just energies that you've been in. Maybe mindsets, mind frames, how you've been feeling. You don't feel this way anymore. And it causes some kind of a jolt. I keep getting a jolt. A jolt stirs something inside of you that maybe forces you to finally move forward. And maybe for some of you, you've been taking stock of things for a while. You have the Empress card here. Divine feminine energy coming in. It's the card of Taurus and Libra. So some of you could be connecting with a Taurus or a Libra. I feel like the jolt, the spark, the shock is coming either to put you in tune with your feminine energies, or it's coming in because of a divine feminine energy that has a really deep effect on you. I'm just going to be honest. If this is someone connected with a Tower, they really have an effect or make an impact on you guys. 6 of Pentacles, mutual give and take, some balancing out. Could be, again, with finances. Maybe some of you are focused on balancing out your situation right now financially or energetically or within yourself. In order, you're not focused on love right now. Here we go. Maybe a Tower moment forces you to really balance out emotionally. Maybe because you've been closed off. Maybe you haven't been seeing the happiness, the joy around, the gratitude around you. And you've been so focused on the lack or what is imbalanced or what needs to be fixed or what needs to be worked on or what needs to be done that you haven't focused on what is around, what has been done, what has been achieved, what you have accomplished, what you do have surrounding you, what energies and people that you have in your life. 10 of Wands. What do we got, Spirit? What else can we get? Yeah, I feel like you guys have been kind of focused solely on either energetic work or work itself. And so, oh wow, yeah, some of you could definitely be connecting with a Taurus. The Hierophant's here too, falling right under that Empress card. So maybe you have a divine feminine that comes into your life, or that you connect with, or you could have Taurus in your chart that is a divine feminine presence, but they're very spiritually tuned. They're very spiritually in tune. They're very spiritually sound. You could feel a disconnect right now with this person. Ten of Wands, Knight of Swords. You could be laying down burdens and standing in your power, your personal truth, maybe communicating some things to this person or to this situation. Because if this is you guys just energetically feeling disconnected and not focusing on this, maybe you feel a little unappreciated in a connection, in a commitment. Or maybe some of you are really like emotionally disconnected right now because you're so focused on the balance and your truth and what you need. When it comes to commitments, it doesn't have to just be commitment in a relationship. It can be, again, career, family. Maybe something's going on in your life where a family member has really caused some turmoil and laid a lot of burdens on your shoulders. Maybe a relationship has brought forth a lot of burdens on your shoulders. It doesn't feel intentional. There's nothing malicious here. It's like there's just balance that needs to be found when it comes to emotions here. Which, I mean, with you Aquarius, I mean, you guys, you can definitely snatch back, become detached. I mean, my Libra moon can do that too. And it could be because you need to speak up a little bit. Speak up in a situation. Maybe you need some clarity in a situation that needs to come through in order for you to really come out of this. I mean, it feels stagnant. It feels low energy. It feels like you've just been so weighed down that you just don't feel like putting in effort anymore. And I mean, it could very well be Seven of Wands, combativeness. Maybe you have literally been fighting so many things for so long that you really just don't want to feel right now. You guys, you don't want to feel. You want to continue fighting the good fight and you don't want to attach emotions to it. You don't want to feel anymore. You just want to move forward in some kind of victory or power in order to really overcome things. And so my thing is, if you guys are being detached, at some point it's going to break. I'm just being real with you guys. When you are detached to a T, Nine of Swords, exhausted. You guys are, I mean, I feel like emotionally and just mentally exhausted. It feels so heavy. It feels like you guys have been fighting for so long, just trying to really keep your head above the water and really get through. It's like you guys know that if you just get through this, if you just figure this out, then you'll be okay. But it's, by the same token, if you're not taking care of yourself in the process and maybe pouring love into yourself or into a situation, you could very well have a disconnect. What else do we have for Aquarius? Three of Cups, Ten of Wands, Knight of Swords, Three of Cups. So for some of you, I'm just going to be real, you could definitely be involved in a third party kind of situation. Just with the fact of the Ten of Wands and the Knight of Swords being some kind of truth, something comes in. You could very well decide to, Ten of Wands, lay down some burdens, speak up on something, speak from your soul, and that changes things for you. It brings in some kind of happiness, some kind of celebration, some kind of fulfillment. Especially after that Nine of Swords, maybe you guys are worried about your happiness, your future. Whether it's with a person or just in general. Maybe some of you are really stressed out worrying right now. Okay, just, some kind of truth, some kind of communication needs to come in. Page of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. That's falling under that Tower and that Five of Pentacles. So for some of you, I feel like you do need to speak up. You need to communicate. You need to really stand your ground. And you're not going to do it. I don't feel like you're going to do it in a malicious way. I just feel like something needs to be said. You need to speak up. Or maybe this person you're connecting with is going to speak up. Maybe they've been feeling left out just as much as you have because the focus has been on other things. And maybe a lot of the burdens have to do with you carrying the weight of so many other people. Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is falling under the Hierophant and the Empress. So some kind of communication or something. Someone needs to speak up, especially when it comes to love. The Queen of Cups is about love. It's about giving that love, that free flow. So maybe you want to communicate to a Queen of Cups. Or maybe this Queen of Cups is really needing to speak up with you. Six of Cups. You could be reuniting with someone. This is the reunion card. This is past life card. This is healing. There could be some healing that takes place here because communication has come in from a point of love. It's falling under the Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. So So this is something that you've really been fighting for. You've been fighting for healing. You've been fighting for change, growth within the situation. What else can we get for Aquarius? Two of Cups. Yeah, some kind of soul tie. Healing. Again, the Star card, wish fulfillment. Two of Wands, Four of Cups, Nine of Swords, Two of Cups. Yeah, you guys have been in your head because this is a very deep tie, a strong bond. You want to make decisions and head towards it. You want to build on this. You want to heal this. But by the same token, you were so mentally in your head about it, trying to disconnect from it because you're worried about where it's going. You're worried about where it's headed, if there is potential here, if there is a future here, if there is healing here. The Star under the Ten of Wands, Nine of Swords, Three of Cups. Yeah, so some kind of healing is going to be able to take place. This is some kind of wish fulfillment for you guys. This is the Wish Upon a Star card. You know, this is something, again, that's divinely guided. Let's see what else we can get. Yeah, it's some kind of truth. Letting something go and moving forward into some kind of truth. Yeah, because then you guys, I feel like this is you guys embodying that Nine of Wands. That real fiery, passionate energy where you go for it, you know? This is after the communication comes in. This is after the Tower moment. This is after that Five of Pentacles, that feeling left out, that lack. You're coming in hot. Aquarius, you guys are coming in hot. So I love that. Some kind of definite communication coming forward that really, I guess it stirs you guys up a little bit. But it's good. Yeah, Three of Wands, you definitely are coming in hot. And you have the Five of Swords. Okay, so I feel like you guys are releasing some kind of guilt when it comes to, I mean, really what you're passionate about, who you're passionate about, what relationship you're passionate about. Maybe some of you reacted or did things before in this connection, or there was just a lot of guilt associated with it because you felt like maybe you couldn't heal it, or things couldn't be healed, or there was a lot of guilt because of being so detached or so pulled off or shut off from this person or this connection, this situation, that you harbor a little bit of it. You know, there could be guilt or hurt from the past that needs to be released in order to move forward into this Three of Wands energy, which is, I mean, it's waiting on your ships to come in, but it's also the Two of Wands, you know, Two of Wands, and then you have your 1-1. The decision's been made. Then you're finding what you really want to go for, and then it's charging in for it. And then what comes after the 3? The 4, which is the happy home, the celebration, the joy, that commitment, that contentedness, which I feel like this is where this is headed. There is a lot of healing that's taking place, guys. A lot of healing. And it is, I mean, there's just so much joy and potential in this connection. It's beautiful. I feel like you guys have came a long way. I know a couple of readings ago, it was pretty rough for you guys because it was like terrifying you and you didn't want to step into something and you were afraid of making a decision, or you were afraid that things were going to not work out, or you were just so fear-based. And there's one part of fear here. The rest of it is overcoming the fact that you have been detached. You have shut off the emotion. This is overcoming it. This is maybe getting spiritually in tune, you know, in order to overcome things, to heal things. But there's healing. So I just want to grab 1 or 2 more cards. Let's see what we can get. I love that though, because there's healing here. There's a lot of potential here. There's a lot of movement. Okay. Is there anything else that Aquarius needs to know? Moving forward. Yeah, something, putting the work into something. You guys are going to be working. Yeah. I feel like maybe you guys have been doing some spiritual work. Yeah, 10 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, the Hermit. So it's a divinely guided spiritual time for you guys. It is putting in the work on that 10 of Cups, that fulfillment, that emotional happiness. You could be connecting with a Virgo, or this could very well be this person really inspiring you to move from your soul. That's all I can get is they soulfully move you, moving from your soul in this connection to really work towards it, to really build into it, to really feel the fulfillment, feel the joy in this connection. Moving from your soul. I like that. They move your soul. That's the kind of person you want to go after, Aquarius. They move your soul. Okay. So, what can we get for Aquarius? July. We have When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. Yeah. This is that faith. Leaning into faith. I feel like that's what a lot of it's been. It's been laying down the burdens and really just believing that things are going to work out no matter what. Obstacles or detours in the right direction. Yeah. So whatever you guys have battled, whatever you guys have overcame, it's been for a purpose. I feel like it's been for a lesson. I mean, I know that sounds horrible, but it's been a soulfully guided lesson in order to really bring you to this energy, to this point, this pinnacle of this connection. I'm just going to be real with you guys. It's brought you forward to the pinnacle of this connection. Okay. I don't even know if I need to do a connection spread for you guys this month, because that was pretty cut and dry, clear. I mean, you did a lot of internal work too, but there is definitely a connection. Resilience, yeah, this is. You know, this is the 9 of Wands before you hit the 10, where you have just put in so much work and, like I said, carried so many burdens on your back that at some point you have to release it. The path. I love that. This, to me, relates to this Hermit card. It's like you guys are entering a whole new level of being, a whole new level of spiritual awareness, a new level of enlightenment, a new level of connection. Maybe a new level of intimacy that you've never reached before. Assessing. That's where it all starts. Deciding what you can move forward with and what you really need to release and leave behind, guys. At the end of the day, it's your journey. Make the decisions based off of you and your soul and your path and your calling. All right, Aquarius, that's going to be it for your July 2019. I hope you have a fantastic Monday ahead, and I will see you in a couple weeks. Love and light.